Welcome race fans. Tonight SRA Super Rattle Truck Series takes to the tricky triangle of Pocono for 60 grueling hard laps. Been kind of getting reports here of the track being a little tight out there for the guys. Having a little bit of trouble. It's pretty hot. We're temperature. The weather, it's pretty warm out there, about 75-degree air temperature. And I don't know, I was looking at iRacing and it showed 112 degree track temperature. Into the booth with me, I got my buddy Jeff Dotson. Welcome, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for having me here, Rudy. It should be another great night for the SRA Super Rattle Truck Series here from Pocono.
Guys are finishing up practice here. We've got about less than 5.5 minutes. I want to run down through the points because I know this is the last race before the chase. Getting close to that anyhow. Run down through the points for us.
Yeah, I will. And tonight we'll run, usually I only run from, the top 10, but tonight, since it's the last race before the chase, it's a pretty tight battle down there between 12th and 16th position. So, and the top 12 will be the ones going into the chase, so I'll read who your contenders are down there in the bottom section there from the top 10. And first off is Tyler Ducharme with 331 points. He is still the current leader. And second is Bobby Zeleneski with 320. He is 11 behind the leader. And third is Alex Peck with 295. He is 36 points behind the leader. And fourth is Marcus Richardson with 294 points. He is 37 behind the leader. And fifth is Bobby Cheney with 284 points, 47 behind the leader. Sixth place is Nick Northrup with 281 points, 50 behind the leader. And in seventh is Brett Pincari with 272 points, 59 behind the leader. And he is tied right now for seventh place with David Shutt, who also has 272 points. And then in ninth place is Matt Simpson with 263 points, 68 behind the leader. 10th is Ariotti with 260, 71 points behind. 11th is Connor Anton with 255 points, 76 behind the leader. 12th is Austin Roberts with 241 points, 90 behind the leader. And 13th is Josh Robin with 236 points, and he is 5 points behind 12th position. And 14th is Nicholas Caressel, who is 235 points, and he is 6 points behind 12th. And in 15th place is Ronnie Norman with 234 points. He is 7 points behind 12th. And in 16th is Mark Newland with 230 points, and he is 8 points behind 12th.
Well, now 12th through 16th, we were at this. We went 11 points separating those drivers between 12th and 16th, and those are the guys that are racing to get in the chase. To be locked into the chase. I'm almost positive that is starting next week at March. It'll be interesting here tonight, just how this is all going to shake out going.
Yeah, most definitely. And with the tight field like that, trying to get into 12th position, I think they'll make it a pretty interesting race tonight here at Pocono.
Well, some guys that we want to look out for, Freddie De La Rosa, pretty quick. Marcus Richardson, of course. Nicholas Shelton, definitely. Keep an eye on him. He has been pretty dominant. Races. Eye on him. Anton, David Shutt, Alex Holt, Ariotti. I definitely count Ariotti out here. We're looking for a good race here tonight.
Yeah, I believe we are, and don't count out Tyler Ducharme either. I'm pretty sure Tyler Ducharme's the points leader. He's going to be up there fighting too.
Definitely. Want any way he can spread that point lead. Well, we're coming down to a minute and a half away from qualifying. Thank you again for tuning in here tonight on SRA Super Rattle Truck Series at Pocono tonight. Thank you to iRacing for getting us to podcast up to the iRacing portal. Get a lot of viewers in watching. You guys can check out, see what SRA is all about. Special thanks to Jack Davidson. All the behind the scenes stuff happened here to get the races portal. A lot of really good work. A lot of good work that he does. My voice is fading. Must be I got a little too far away from the mic. Sorry about that. Hear me okay, Jeff?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. I was probably getting a little too far away from the mic. Sorry. It's Rudy, not Randy. But it's fine. I've been called worse names than that.
And he has been called Randy before.
Yep. Don't call me too late for supper. All right, closing seconds here at Pocono, so we'll step away here for just a quick minute and play our national anthem to kick things off, and we'll be right back, folks.
Guys.
And now for the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, we are back here live, waiting on the first round of qualifying laps to come in. Again, thank you all for joining us here on MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate that.
Yes, we do. And
Go ahead.
sorry, Rudy, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
I was just going to say, don't forget to tune in next Sunday night here on MaxSpeedTV at 7:30 p.m. Eastern for the SRA Super Rattled Truck Series from Martinsville for 140 laps.
Wow, 140 laps. I was just going to say 60 laps don't sound like a long race here, guys, but I'm telling you what, this triangle here at Pocono, the 60 laps is a long race.
Yes, it is. And I actually believe that's how many laps the actual NASCAR Truck Series runs here at Pocono. And that race goes by quick, too, so I don't doubt this one will either.
Go Nicholas Shelton on the top right now. Ryan Hunt coming second. We've got some guys that have not qualified yet, though. Yeah, Ken, I just got a new mic, and sometimes I'm still trying to work with it and try to figure it out, so I apologize ahead of time. I'm just trying to get things sorted out with it, so make sure that it's working properly. Professional broadcasting, it's a learning curve for me. thing of it is, it's so sensitive sometimes. Other times it's not. Kind of weird. Well, so far we've only got 12 qualifiers. Guys want to start in the back or something?
Yeah. Oh, there goes 13 now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we might see a couple guys start from road tonight. Usually, there's usually a couple that do every weekend, so wouldn't surprise me if a couple start from pit road tonight.
Freddie De La Rosa right there in 6th place. Ronnie Norman, there's a guy that you never want to count Ronnie out because he's a hard racer. One of the fan favorites. We get a lot of people in chat rooting Ronnie Norman on, and he's been up and down, but as of late, Jeff, he has been extremely good. He's up there in that top 5 almost every week.
Oh yeah.
Look at that lap by Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah.
And where did that come from?
He must have turned on the rocket steers at the last second.
Now, that's a pretty good lap here, 56 seconds. All right, well, that's going to wrap up qualifying. Down here to grid. Give me 1 second. All right, Nicholas Shelton taking the pole here with a 56.339. Congratulations to that. Bobby Zielinski starting 2nd. Alex Holt will start 3rd. Brian Hunt 4th. Jeff Darling will be in the 5th position. Ronnie Norman 6th. Freddie De La Rosa 7th. Ariotti 8th. David Shutt 9th. And Matt Simpson rounding out the 10th spot, Jeff.
Yeah, we've got Connor Anton starting in 11th. Austin Roberts starting 12th. Riley Wayans starting 13th. Nicholas Carezzel starting 14th. Mark Newland in 15th. Sean Williams in 16th. Alex Peck starting 17th. Tyler Ducharme starting 18th. Marcus Richardson starting 19th. And Brandon Pipgrass starting 20th. Rudy?
All right, Bobby Cheney coming into 21st position. Lachlan McMillan in 22nd. Justin Gable 23rd. Josh Robbins starting 24th. Christian Snyder in 25th. Spencer Owens 27th. Caden Henry in 28th. And Randy Roberts rounding out the field in 29th position.
Yeah, pretty strong field night here for Pocono. 29 trucks will start the race, hopefully.
Well, we'll see here because I don't know. I'm showing this thing really does act kind of strange from time to time. Guys are just now starting to take the grid. There's a few of them still. Grid. All right, here we go. Two and a half miles around the Tricky Triangle, 3 distinctive turns, and what I mean by distinctive is they are totally separate from each other. The entry and exits, they're all pretty much flat, just a little bit of banking in. All 3 different style and types of. Not where you can get used to. You got to get used to. In every race goes. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys manage it.
Oh, yeah. And as a lot of drivers, refer to turn 2 as the tunnel turn is because there is a tunnel that goes underneath that turn that goes into the infield, but that is just it's just a tunnel. That's not the point, but that's just the name they gave it because it's such a tight corner to get through and it's such a troubling corner.
Yeah, and from what I was hearing, guys, they were saying it was a little slick now. Not what they expected going into the tunnel tonight at all. Usually a tunnel turn, you can go through it pretty good, but guys were saying it was a little slick. So we're about to find out here just how good these guys are because we're about to get them going here, Jeff. Out of turn 3, that pace car is going to dive in, and the green's going to come out almost immediately. Pace car in, and green right there. Good start.
Yeah, that was a good start there by Nicholas Shelton. Bobby Zelensky, though, still on the high side, trying to get a run on him going into turn 1.
Not going to be able to do it, though. He's going to have to fall into the second place. Alex Holt already in a battle here with Ryan Hunt. Bobby Zelensky is looking to the inside for the lead here on Nicholas Shelton. Be having a little bit of server issue because I noticed it took me a while to get in, so it could be doing some stuff behind the scenes here. I've just noticed that it's a little jerky. My apologies.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of my hands, folks. Nicholas Shelton comes around here, and let's see if he's going to lead the very first lap. He tries to break the draft off of Bobby Zelensky, and yes, he will lead the very first lap of the race. Did have a few guys that did not start the race, too. Lachlan McMillan, Alex Peck, Brandon Pipgrass, and Dustin Gable did not start the race. At least my relative, that's the way it's showing.
Yeah, mine is too.
Must have been out there and checked out how the track felt and said, nope, not for me.
Yep.
You know, Alex Holt got around Jared Darling. He will go into third. Jared goes back to fourth. Freddie De La Rosa in fifth place. But he kind of getting spread out here a little bit now. David Shutt, sixth. Ryan Hunt, seventh.
Yeah, there's a battle back here for 12th against the Austin Roberts and Tyler Ducharme. They're coming in turn 1 here battling for position.
Third, Austin Roberts the inside of Tyler Ducharme, but Tyler's going to have that runoff of turn 2. I think he's going to hold on to the 11th for now. Yeah, Austin Roberts did have to duck in behind. Now here comes Connor Anton. Looking low here. Freddie De La Rosa way up to the high side, and Connor Anton. Wow, Freddie goes back to 10th real quick. Definitely don't want to get up there too awful high. Well, leader Nicholas Shelton already with a half a second lead over Bobby Zelensky as the field's starting to get single file here a little bit. Not a whole lot of racing going on between everybody. Matt Simpson definitely, I believe, started on pit road because he is 18 seconds behind these guys. Started on pit road. Likes to do that. Just waits for a caution to get caught back up.
Oh yeah, I've seen him do it before, and it's just paid off before. So we'll see if it does today here at Pocono.
Ryan Hunt, Marcus Richardson in a good battle here. Marcus takes it to the low line. Looks like he does get. Yes, he does. Well, maybe not now. Yeah, Ryan Hunt does go backwards. So. He lost 3 positions right there in one turn. Josh Robin got by, Riley Wyans, and Nicholas Caressel. Back up front, Zelensky, 0.8 of a second, 0.75 of a second behind the leader. Alex Holt in third. All right, let's go back in the field here. Mark Newland. So the veterans here at SRA back in 18th place. Actually a sponsor of last season's truck series, Mark Newland. He looks to the inside there of Christian Snyder. Snyder's got a little bit of a run coming out of the turn, and I believe he's going to hold off Mark Newland at least temporarily. Down the front stretch they go, and Christian will hold off Mark Newland. Ryan Hunt. What's going on with Ryan Hunt here, Jeff? He's drifted all the way back to 16th.
Yeah, that's curious. He started all the way up there in 4th, and now he's all the way back here in 16th. So maybe he's conserving some fuel there and trying to save some tires and maybe go for a longer stint, or who knows?
Jared Darling. Looking back on 5th place, David Shutt. These guys here really not racing each other at the moment. Charles Smith in chat. Just talking about him a few minutes ago.
Yes, I was. Hey, Charles, how you doing?
David Shutt now trying to hold off Ronnie Norman. Ronnie Norman moves up to 6th. And guess who's in 7th? Tyler Ducharme. One definitely we want to watch because he, our points leader right there, Tyler Ducharme.
Oh boy, Ryan Hunt just got a little loose there coming off turn 1. He got a little sideways, but nice save.
Bobby Chaney trying to get himself up closer to the front. Now up to 18th. Oh, must be nice. Got viewers going to throw it up on the big screen and watch it on their big screen TVs. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I bet you it looks great on the big screen. I've heard it did. I know somebody else that watched it on the big screen told me it just amazing. Looks like a real race. Folks, I've never even thought about that. You have to do that one. David Shutt to 5th place. Looking at what happened to missing somebody here. What happened? Oh, Ronnie Norman must have fell out.
Yep, he received throughput just now, and he also dropped connection on the speak channel.
Oh no! What a time to do that when you're running in 6th place. We've seen guys do that, you know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just kind of wondering if there isn't some issues with the server here. It could be doing something.
Yeah, there actually is some issues going with the server right now. I actually tried to get in with my friend Charles there, come in the chat session there with us, try to get in an IndyCar race with him today in the official IndyCar series, and they were having server farm problems, and they still are currently from what I understand. So I'm pretty sure that could have been a server issue on iRacing that possibly dropped him.
Must be working. I'm getting a little bit of a twitch here. Not too much, but just enough that it's noticeable. Freddie De La Rosa and Marcus Richardson both getting by Connor and Tom. Connor going back to 9th place pretty quick. These guys are probably getting in that window, Jeff, where they're starting to feel the crunch from the tires. Tires wearing at the lap 10 mark.
Oh yeah, and this is a very track for tire wear just because of the different corners and the different, cambers to the corner, and one of them's totally flat, one of them has a ton of banking, the other one doesn't have bank and a little bit of banking, so yeah, it eats up the tires pretty quick.
Ariotti looking to the inside here of Austin Roberts. not able to make that pass. Josh Robin looking on. Right along here with Josh Robin for turn 3, and this is the part right here where I've heard guys say that that black area of the track in turn 3 is kind of where you want to be, but I don't know. I haven't seen too awful many people use that.
Yeah, man, there were some trucks that got a little squirrely back there behind Josh Robin. They saved it. Good job.
Riley Wyan 13th, Nicholas Cressel 14th. Bobby Cheney already up to the 15th position, so he is picking off a few spots here and there. Just about 2 or 3 laps ago, I was saying he was in 18th.
Yeah. Tyler Ducharme started 18th, and he's moved up to 5th now.
Real well.
Yeah.
Right in that window to keep him, in the grasp of win here tonight. So far, Nicholas Shelton's been the story. He now has a 2.3 second lead over Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, Nicholas Shelton basically dominated practice and qualifying because he was first fastest in practice, and he got the pole in qualifying, and he's dominating this race right now. But we all know that can change very quickly.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We've already been seeing that. A lot of guys, getting out of it. Right there, I just seen Bobby Zielinski hit that rough spot in turn 1, a little tire smoke. Had to kind of steer out of it. Got a hard charging Alex Holt right on his bumper. These guys have got about a 3-second lead over 4th place, Jared Darling. Looking sharp Jared's got there. Sharp.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Or Pennzoil.
Yeah, it's Shell Pennzoil. I thought that was a Chevy. That's a Toyota. I can't see tonight, I don't guess.
That's a Toyota.
Yeah, I looked at it first and thought it was a Chevy, but then I looked at it again and go, nope, it's a Toyota.
All right, looking back, Tyler Ducharme. These guys downshifting into turn 1.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. It was right on Tyler right there when he downshifted, and I'm going to guess and say probably David Shutt is as well. I know each driver has their own preference. Some do downshift, some don't. Marcus Richardson now in 7th. He is on the tail right there of David Shutt. Freddie De La Rosa not getting too far behind. Here comes Marcus Richardson to the inside of David Shutt. David taps the outside wall coming out of turn 3. Drag race down the front stretch. And Marcus Richardson does beat David to the line. I think that little tap on the wall there coming off of turn 3 gave David Shutt just a little bit of knocked the speed off a little bit coming out of turn 3.
Yeah, now he's got Freddie De La Rosa behind him too, looking for a pass as well.
Honor Anton, 9th place. Ariotti right behind him. Kind of thinking that maybe he might be kind of pacing himself a little bit here too, because he's usually up a little closer to the front, more to his liking. He likes to be up there in the top 5. He is just breaking the top 10.
Yeah. And so does Matt Simpson as well, and he's currently running in 22nd position, and he started 10th in the race.
Ryan Hunt sitting on pit road. What's going on with him? I know he did get into the wall. Probably did some damage, and he's sitting there trying to get it fixed up. Ronnie Norman finally back in the race. 3 laps down. Finally back in the race after reconnecting. What an upsetting day for Ronnie Norman. Holy smoke.
Yeah, he had a strong start, and he was having a strong run up until that point, and now he's back in 24th, 2 laps down.
Matt Simpson 22nd. Started on pit road, but he has reeled up a few guys. He's far from catching Randy Roberts. He in the Carling's Black Label truck here. Looks like he's got a little bit of right front damage. He's been into the wall. Sean Williams and Caden Henry in a battle. Looks like Sean's going to beat Caden in that battle. They come down the front stretch, and at the line, Sean Williams will take the 19th position over. Really see any other racing going on at the moment. Pretty tight up here still with second and third. Alex Holt did get around Bobby Zielinski, missed that pass.
Yeah, Nicholas Shelton's currently 3 seconds ahead of second place Alex Holt, so he's kind of out front there.
Tyler Ducharme now with Marcus Richardson on his tail. He gets out of the way, and he's going to let Marcus go. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I didn't expect that at all.
No, me either.
Well, this could
These
be...
two have...
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry. I was just going to say, these two have been pretty good coming up through this field here, and just spectacular doing it. They started 18th and 19th. And now they're running 4th and 5th.
Freddie De La Rosa right from them three. Marcus Richardson. On the look here. Started 19th on the field today, and here he is running in 4th. So he's picked off a lot of positions. 17 laps.
Yes, he has.
We will be keeping an eye on him. As he only about 3.5 seconds off of third place. Bobby's how long it takes him to reel them in. Or Darling back to the 8th place. Flipped or something there. Dottie 9th. He gets around Connor Anton. Back to 10th. Austin Roberts 11th, and Nicholas Caressel. It's 4 pretty tight together there, running in the 5th spot. Puffs of tire smoke there. Oh, I see what happened. Jared Darling. They got a little loose. Now he's just kind of nursing them tires a little bit, letting them cool off. Get those tires mad at you, and you might as well forget it.
Yeah, and especially at a track like this as well.
You know, Jeff, we're really not that far from halfway. I mean, think about it. Another 10 laps, and we're going to be at the halfway mark.
Yes, sir. This race is going by pretty quick.
Quite the pack of trucks here. Tyler Ducharme, Marcus Richardson, and Freddie De La Rosa. Let's go back in the field here. Bobby Cheney now goes into the 14th position. Ali Wyans, 15th. Mark Newland has actually got into the 16th position. Good for him. About Randy Roberts, about half, him and Matt Simpson pretty close to about a half a lap behind the leader. Andy back here 32 seconds behind the leader. Does have a little bit of damage on Matt Simpson. 29.4 seconds. Sean Williams and Caden Henry are still battling here. This is a pretty good battle for that would be 18th and 19th position.
Yeah.
Aiden dirt tracks it out of the turn.
Wow, yeah. That's a pretty cool paint scheme there on Caden's truck. I like it.
These guys getting a little slick here. That's allowing Matt Simpson to close up on them. He's only 1.6 seconds behind Sean Williams right now. He is bearing down on them. Good here, 1.4 seconds.
Yeah, and I wonder, oh, caution, Rudy.
You even see that.
Looks like it was Christian Snyder.
What happened to Christian? It's probably just a self-spin. Looks like, yeah, one out of turn there. Self-spin. Good save. Doesn't get into the wall or anything. That's always good. See these guys damaged.
Yeah, there's been a lot of guys all night getting loose coming off turn 3, and each time they've done it, they've saved the truck and hadn't hit the wall.
Well, we'll try to get a word in with somebody here after they make their pit stops. I was thinking maybe we could talk to David Shutt. I've talked to David in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find him in Team Secure, and when they get through their pit stops, I'll drag him down.
Thing. Trevor Pertelli in chat here that he didn't make it home in time to race tonight. We did kind of miss you out there, Trevor. These guys missed racing around you too. They should be coming to pit road here, and it's probably just about the right time too. These guys are definitely going to welcome new tires. I'm sure Nicholas Shelton didn't want to see that caution with the big lead that he had like that. But the guys behind him definitely want caution.
Oh, yeah. And I was wondering how long they could go on those tires and fuel run. I knew it was probably getting pretty close to that pit window at this big track. But looks like the caution will prevail on that one, and they won't get any green flag pit stops here. But I'm pretty sure they were closed in on that window.
They come all coming down pit road. Everybody on pit road. But he's actually still on the lead lap. Well, we got a couple that are a couple laps down. Ryan Hunt, Ronnie Norman, they'll stay out pit on the next lap. Now it's going to be a drag race off pit road to see who's going to come out first. I'm sure Nicholas Shelton, he's going to have a great pit here. Right side's on, left side's on. Bobby's right there with him. They are away. When Nicholas Kressel did. Kressel stays out, thinking hopes to lead a lap. Gonna have to go around one more time here to lead a lap. I put Nicholas Shelton out first. Bobby's he will be starting third. Tyler Ducharme, great pit stop. 14 seconds flat. Eating everybody on pit road. That was an Tyler. Alex Holt in fifth. Freddie De La Rosa sixth. Periotti will start in seventh. Marcus Rich not have a good pit stop. That was a 15-second pit stop, Jeff. That was mighty slow for him.
Yeah, it was.
Austin Roberts ninth, and rounding out the top 10 here. Start David Shutt. Good, get him down here. Talk to David.
Already in here.
David Shutt, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we haven't talked to you in a long time, David. How is the track condition out there tonight? I've been hearing a lot of negativity.
Yeah, it's pretty challenging. You're really tight if you overdrive the turns, but it can kick loose on you if you aren't careful. So it's really difficult line through turn 2, and that's where I've been struggling the most.
Yeah, that's where I've been hearing some of the guys saying the tunnel turn is just not what it normally. Usually a tunnel turn you can lift a little bit and kind of come out of there pretty good, but that's just the case tonight, huh?
Yeah, it's been really hard for me to get down to the bottom, which is quickest line. It's just, I don't know, if you let off in the wrong spot, you go straight, which is not where you want to go.
Started 9th, you're running in 9th. Hopefully you can get up there a little closer to the front. Trying to get into chases. Running in, I don't have the point.
No, I'm good on the chase. It's going to be between Austin Roberts and Mark Newland, pretty much.
Hey. Well, good luck out there, David. We'll let you get back to work here. I think you guys are getting ready to get the group. So good luck, brother, and hopefully we'll talk to you on the podium.
I hope so. That's my goal.
All right. Nice talking to David. I haven't talked to him in quite some time, so track conditions a little slick out there for these guys. Right now I'm only showing Ronnie Norman. That was due to connection. Dropped out. We've all experienced that from time. Dropping out of the server. And I think they are having some server issues. Getting a little bit of a twit.
Yeah, me as well.
In certain areas. Could get the one to go right. Oh.
And that they will. And it looks like Ronnie Norman's out, and he'll get the wave around here as they get the one to go. So Ronnie Norman back on the lead lap.
I think that's going to still leave him one lap. Yeah, because he was right now. When he comes around, he'll be one lap now.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. My relative was showing me incorrectly. It's only showing me him one lap down when he went by the pace car there.
Oh, okay, but that's what he'll be. When he comes around, he'll be one lap down.
Yeah, it showed me one lap down prior to him, coming back, so I thought that was, but my bad, so I apologize.
All right, well, Jeff, you know what to do here because we're doubled up. Get them started here, brother.
10-4, will do.
Tyler Ducharme starting there in third.
Yeah, that pit stop helped him out. He pitted. I think went down pit road around 5th or 6th, and he come out 3rd. So yeah, it was a good pit stop for him.
Everybody out there in time wise.
Yes, he did.
Well, the story of the night, Nicholas Shelton's led 24 laps so far in this race, but we're about to get him back under green here, folks. Those of you that love Pocono may not have liked it tonight with the other conditions.
And pace car dives into pit road, and there's the green flag. They're back racing here at Pocono. And a good jump there by Nicholas Shelton. Whew.
Yeah, look at Tyler Ducharme coming to the inside of Bobby Zielinski already. Going in turn 1, I think he's going to have that position for Bobby. They're 3 wide.
Yeah. And he did get it. He's up to 2nd now.
Bobby Zielinski saying, no, that's my position, and he's trying to come back.
Look at Nicholas Shelton with that power run there.
Yeah, definitely got a jump right on the field, already 3/4 of a second, and they ain't even completed a lap after the
Yeah.
That's what new tires do for you.
Sure enough. Man, I figured Tyler Ducharme or Bobby Zielinski would have had something there for him going into turn 1, but man, he just jumped it and got it out front.
Well, these guys racing back there, he's loving every second of that because the more these guys race, the further he pulls away. He's already
Exactly.
got a 1 second lead over Zielinski. Here comes Tyler
Yeah.
Ducharme on the inside of Bobby Zielinski in turn 1. These guys battling it up hard. Zielinski coming back on the high side.
Yeah.
Tyler's not
Let's
going
see
to
how
give
they-
up, though.
No, he isn't. Let's see how they get it coming into the dreaded tunnel turn down here, and we'll see if maybe he can pull it off and get around him and get second. I believe he will going into tunnel turn.
Yes, he will. Now Zielinski back to third, but I don't think that battle's over yet because the way these guys are racing, ooh. Looked like
Yeah.
Bobby Zielinski gave Tyler just a little love tap there in the rear. That kind of gave
Yeah.
Tyler a little boost on him.
Yeah. And they got Freddie De La Rosa and Marcus Richardson racing behind them as well for position.
Alex right along here with Alex Holt going into turn 1. You can see just how rough it is right here in turn 1. That truck is shaking all over the place. It just kind of makes you wonder how they can even get traction out there.
Yeah. And then also just going through different turns, like, because the turns are, cambered differently, and they got different banking. So, I figured each corner would also have different traction as well, and would feel completely different.
Well, Tyler Ducharme pulled away. Now Freddie De La Rosa on the inside of Bobby Zielinski. That would be for third place if he can get by Bobby Zielinski. Doesn't look like it's going to happen just yet, but Marcus Richardson, not sure which one he wants to push down the front stretch. I think he decided he's going to go behind Bobby Zielinski here as he goes on the outside of Freddie De La Rosa. This is some good racing now. These guys have got new tires, and as I always say, the bravery level goes right through the roof when you got them fresh new feel goods on that truck,
Oh, yeah. Alex Holt's there with them, too. He's battling for position with Freddie De La Rosa there. Freddie's also battling with Marcus Richardson as well, and Bobby Zielinski will pull away from him a little bit there coming off the tunnel turn.
And Nicholas Shelton out by 1.8 seconds in front. Connor Anton, 9th place. His field's all tightened back up pretty good here now. Riley Wyans getting a big break. Breaks into the top 10. Austin Roberts, 11th. And he's battling it up with Bobby Cheney. Bobby's up to 12th. Now Bobby out. Mark Newland 13th as we are at the halfway mark here, folks. Christian Snyder 14th. John Williams 15th. Nicholas Caressel 16th. Ryan Hunt 17th. Josh Robin 18th. And Caden Henry back to 19th now in that truck that you really like the paint job on. It's pretty cool paint job. Mobile 1.
Yep.
I'm seeing Ronnie Norman right behind Caden, but Ronnie is 1 lap down, but he's just ahead of 20th place Matt Simpson. Oh, Caden dives it out to the outside. What happened there? And Josh Robin battling it. Alex Holt on the outside of Freddie De La Rosa now. Couldn't pass him on the inside, says, well, let me try the outside. He can get a pretty good run on the outside, but like he was a little bit loose right there, but he managed to hang on to it.
Yeah.
I think about that arrow push coming off of Freddie De La Rosa's truck right there. Not going to be able to make that pass, and he gets into the outside wall in the tunnel turn. That's slick tunnel turn.
Yes, it is.
All right, Nicholas Shelton loving this. He's led every lap so far. 31 laps, folks, is led.
Yep, that means we are past the halfway point. Only 29 more laps remaining.
Tyler Ducharme trying to chase down Nicholas Shelton here. hoping for a caution. I think he's probably regretting that restart a little bit, hoping that maybe he could have got a little bit better restart. But if he could just get a reprieve on that and see if he could get a second try, maybe he could get by Nicholas and try to go into first.
Yeah.
Tough racing back here right behind these guys. Marcus Richardson second. Freddie De La Rosa now gets around Bobby Zielinski and goes into third. Seems to be where the racing's at right at the moment. I'm on Freddie De La Rosa. Now, he does not downshift. And I don't either. But some guys' preferences, they do like to downshift. So.
Yeah, I normally don't either. The only time I downshift is if I can feel that the truck or car is getting tight going into the corner. And sometimes at certain tracks, if you downshift, when you can start feeling that vehicle getting tight, sometimes it helps loosen the truck back up when you go into a lower gear and you can get off the corner easier.
Well, good battle going on back here. Austin Roberts, David Shutt. Somebody coming down pit road? Somebody coming down pit road.
Yeah.
That would have been Ariotti. Possibly making his final pit stop. Doing a little short pit in here.
Yep.
Not a bad idea.
Not at all.
Seeing a couple of paint jobs. Well, I've refreshed trading paints, but I don't know why it wouldn't be working there, Trevor. I can refresh them again, but we'll do it just for the heck of it here. I hate to do that in the middle of the broadcast, but maybe they joined late or something. I'm not sure. I might have joined after I refreshed. We'll see if it picks it up now. Tyler Ducharme still hanging on 2.3 seconds behind Nicholas Shelton. Tyler is one that is definitely downshifting into the turn. I think it kind of helps you a little bit too, slows you down a little more evenly, I think, than the brakes do.
Yeah, and there's a lot of drivers out here that run this track kind of like a road course. They downshift into the corners, and it's just that track that feels kind of like a road course, but it's still I guess you could call it an oval, but it's not an oval shape, so
right.
You're still going in a circle. We'll leave it at that.
Just turning left.
Yep.
Well, the road courses here are amazing. I've raced on a couple of the road courses. Road courses here are really awesome. They are really.
Yeah, they are.
They're really tight in the infield, though. They're really tight. I mean, narrow tracks. Freddie De La Rosa to the inside of Marcus Richardson for third position. If he can make it stick, I think he is going to do it. Boy, he got a great run coming off of turn 2 there. Still hasn't technically completed the pass on him because they're still kind of like side by side. Marcus coming back on the outside, got a great run off of turn 2. Freddie goes into the tunnel turn and will wash up the hill in front of Marcus Richardson and take that position. And here comes Bobby Zielinski, going to pass both of them. Wow, where did he come from? Good run for Bobby Zielinski today.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to hold on to that because he'd come back on the outside. Got another driver coming to pit road. That would be Mark Newland. He's coming down pit road. His final pit stop. Actually, I don't know if they could have made this on one pit stop or not. thinking probably not. It would have been just a little bit short.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, they were getting pretty close there to the halfway point before that first caution came out, and they hadn't pitted yet, so it possibly could have made it.
Now, a couple of guys have short pitted. Mark Newland, she's back off the pit road now, and who's the other one? Ariotti.
Yeah, Ariotti, yeah.
Short pitted. He's back in 21st position now for fresh tires and enough fuel to make it to the end. 22 to go. Richardson, Bobby Zielinski, and Alex Holt putting on a good show right here. This has been the battle that we've been watching. This has been really good racing right here.
Yes, it has.
Battle back here in another group. Ronnie Norman's way back. Austin Roberts, these guys, this is a good battle up right here. Honor Anton, David Shutt, Austin Roberts, Bobby Chain. Another good battle. Trying to pick up a couple of positions. Bobby Cheney now up to 11th. So, what else coming? Freddie De La Rosa way off the pace here.
Yeah.
What happened to Freddie? I think he got loose coming out of turn 3, but wow, he's just barely moving around the track. What's on?
Yeah, I don't know. Huh? I hit the camera issue thing to go back to the wreck, but it only showed me Randy Roberts. It didn't show Freddie. So.
Oh! There's going to be a caution possibly. The number 63 spinning around. Christian Snyder, but he gets it straight before somebody comes around, and no caution. I'm kind of thinking here Freddie De La Rosa may have run out of gas.
He may have.
Looks like Christian Snyder's going to come up here and give him a shove and push him to pit road. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I'm trying to figure out how he ran out of fuel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Missed his relative or something there. Oh, he's saying that they're saying in the chat here there's a fuel glitch. He never got fuel. Oh man, I hate that. The leader's going to come down here. He's going to put him a lap down.
Yeah.
Dang. De La Rosa goes a lap down, and so does Christian Schneider. Well, Tyler Ducharme still in second, but he is 3.4 seconds back. Kind of wondering if these guys are going to have to come to pit road more time. Going to have to. I don't know. They didn't short pit. Some of the guys did. See how it works out. Marcus Richardson still hanging on to third. Bobby Zielinski not letting him get out of his sight. Wants that third place back. Wants that podium finish. Alex Holt in fifth, excuse me. Riley Wyans sixth. David Shutt seventh. Talked to David Shutt earlier, and he said turn 2. He dreaded turn 2. Really struggling in.
Oh yeah, I don't blame him. I don't like turn 2 either when I race. It's just a very dreadful corner, and you never know. You know, sometimes you feel like you can take it faster than what you really can, and it can hurt you sometimes.
I see a lot of people spin out at it, more so I think than any other one. Like,
yeah,
don't hit it just perfect. Now,
I believe that's the corner that gave the tricky triangle its name. It's just a very tricky corner.
Yes, sir.
It's a loose corner. It can sometimes be a tight corner, and it can sometimes just it can throw you through a loop when you go through it, and you don't know how to take it sometimes.
well, Bobby Cheney goes into top 10. 12.4 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, Nicholas Shelton moves out to a 3.5-second lead over Tyler Ducharme running in second.
Bobby just drives right around Austin Roberts. The Austin Roberts. Marcus Richardson's starting to put just a little distance on Bobby's lead. Bobby's hanging there about 0.3 of a second back. Alex Holt's starting to lose a little bit of the draft off of them guys. Draft is pretty important here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's very upsetting for these drivers. Something like that.
Oh, caution, Rudy.
Oh my, Jared Darling on his lid. What happened there? Let's see, as he comes out of, I think it was out of turn 3 here. Starts going around right in front. He gets piled into by Freddie De La Rosa. Adding a little insult to injury, Freddie just come off of pit road after running out of fuel, and now he going to have some serious damage on that.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find him here. Yeah, he's headed down pit road, and I think, man, that was a bummer for him.
It was, yeah. I think Freddie saw Jared getting loose there, and when Freddie committed to the high line, he thought he was going to stay down, but then Jared's truck just kind of jerked back, and when it did, Freddie had nowhere to go.
Freddie knew if he jerked that wheel, he was going to, because he never even moved his wheel.
Yeah.
All right.
And I've been in some situations like that, and it's hard to kind of put your viewpoint in on that when you see that truck doing something like that. You're just like, man, which way is he going to go? And then when you finally commit to the line you think's clear, sometimes that line can go from clear to not clear in just a second.
Well, now, do you pit?
I believe these guys would. I would.
Well, I think they were going to be short on fuel anyhow. I think for making it the rest of the way, I think most of them were going to have to stop and at least take a 5-gallon or something. So yeah, this is definitely out right here. Everybody will go out with fresh tires. We'll probably be looking at 14 laps, I think, to finish the race up.
Yep, and here they all come down behind Nicholas Shelton.
Nicholas Shelton's been the leader the whole way, folks. We'll try to get a word in maybe with is Alex Holton.
Ooh.
Alex Holton team speak?
Let me take a look here.
Well, guess who tried 2 tires? Bobby Cheney with only 2 tires. Oh, this could be interesting.
Yes, it could, and I don't believe he's in TeamSpeak, Rudy.
Well, find somebody, whoever you want to talk to.
How about Nicholas?
Okay. I'll let you talk to him.
All right. Nicholas Shelton, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
And tell us about that run you've been having out there today, man. You've been dominating this field.
Yeah, it's been a fun one. It's the real trick is trying to figure out third gear, fourth gear, like how you're supposed to run it, and that's been my biggest issue the whole race.
Yeah, we've seen a couple guys downshifting there going into turn 1. Have you been doing that as well?
Yes, sir. I did it in turn 1. I've done it in turn 3, the first run of the race, and then the second run here, I stopped doing it to save some fuel.
Oh, very good. Well, hopefully you can get back up front there. I see. Oh, excuse me, you're still leading. I thought that car in front of you stayed out. That's a. Excuse me for making that mistake.
Oh, Nicholas Kressel did stay out.
Oh, he did, didn't he? I thought. Yeah. Well, good run there, man. And this race is coming to an end here soon. There's not that very many laps to go. Hopefully, you can stay up front and you'll get a podium finish and get the win.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so Nicholas Kressel staying out there on older tire. He'll be the guy that starts the race. So they'll probably lead till they get somewhere back on the backstretch, maybe into the tunnel turn or something. And I kind of look for Nicholas Shelton to probably get by him. He'll be able to take them turns a lot better. It's a little bit of heat up in them, in the tires. What do you think of the race so far, Jeff?
Paul, it's been a good race. You know, Nicholas Shelton pulling away from the field there, and those battles that's been going on in the back, and you know, Tyler Ducharme, Marcus Richardson, the guys there battling, trying to get up to Nicholas. Whew, good race. And it's not over yet. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some more racing.
So Shelton will be starting second. Marcus Richardson third. Bobby Zielinski fourth. Tyler Ducharme looking to try to get a win here today, starting fifth. Mark Newland with a two-tire stop, restarting sixth. Hunter Anton seventh. Riley Wyans eighth. David Schutt ninth. Alex Holt back in. Poor Freddie De La Rosa, man. That's a bummer after having such a good run and then running out of fuel with that fuel glitch. You know, you just kind of wish you could take that back, you know, but you can't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've not had that happen to me yet on iRacing, and hopefully it doesn't. But I feel for the guys that it has happened to, and Freddie's one of those guys tonight. And I just hate to see that happen to a good guy like Freddie. And he was up front battling with the guys for a long time there, and sometimes those fuel glitches happen.
Yeah, now I've had where the car, come in to get it fixed, it didn't fix. I had that happen to me, but I've never had
I have had that happen too, yes.
I think that was a little bit more prominent of a glitch in there than the fuel glitch. That happened to a lot of people. All right, we're ready to go back green here. It's going to be 13 laps to decide the winner. Nicholas Kressel going to be starting on the outside. He knows Nicholas Shelton's going to be faster with them new tires. Maybe trying to get the edge there a little bit. Probably not a bad call by Nicholas Kressel, just to try to. He knows he's probably not going to win, but at least his track position, and he could possibly pull out maybe top 5 out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And he's back there in that 12th to 16th split back there where those guys are pretty close, battling for this points championship here to get into the chase. So we'll see if he can get some points rummaged out of this race here.
All right. Pace car's in, and green is out immediately. Kressel already pulling away a little bit, and Marcus Richardson to the outside of Nicholas Shelton. And look at Tyler Ducharme coming up through on the inside of Bobby Zielinski. Shelton battling hard there with Marcus Richardson. I think Shelton's going to hold on to it. Now he comes up on the inside of Nicholas Kressel.
We got a big crash back there coming off turn 1, Rudy.
Oh, we're almost 3 wide back here. Go see what happened. Oh my, I guess so. Oh, let's go back and take a look here. I can't find it here when they get closer. Kind of took me to Matt Simpson, but Matt wasn't involved in the call.
Yeah, it did the same thing for me too. It took me to Matt as well.
iRacing thing or looking here at Ryan Hunt. Not sure if he gets into, okay, right ahead of him. Get up here too. Spencer Owen. He gets pretty loose coming out of turn 1. And I think this might be what started it. Money Norman seen it and definitely backed off the gas rate. Not sure what was going to happen.
Yeah, it looks like Spencer Owens got a little loose there coming off turn 1, and he went up and hit the wall and come back down into Josh Robin, and then Ronnie Norman just had nowhere to go.
Poor Ronnie Norman, having internet problems and now this. He's in 18th position, so he has picked up quite a bit after getting his final lap back, and that happened. Oh, what a bummer for Ronnie Norman. Well, Shelton will take over the lead here from Nicholas Caressel. Coming down to the closing laps here, folks. Now, I don't believe anybody's going to pit. They didn't even get a full lap in when that caution comes out.
Yeah. I'd actually be pretty surprised to see them pit here, though. I don't believe they will either, but if they do, it shocked me.
Now, the guys in the back probably.
Yeah.
Ronnie Norman, of course. Spencer Owens, they'll probably come. Get the damage assessed on their vehicle and tires, pop off that fuel. The trucks run a whole lot different with a full tank of fuel. Half a tank.
Yeah, exactly.
A little weight in the truck.
Looks like 17th and back will be the ones coming down pit road here with Matt Simpson. I'm leading them down.
Robert Chain, Freddie De La Rosa. Like Christian Snyder gets by, he'll be back on lap in. It'll be about maybe 8 or 9 laps out here.
Yeah.
Caution free for the longest time. Caution number 3. Yeah, it's been a good race. I mean, you can't complain about it.
Yes, it has.
3 cautions and 50 laps here. Good.
Yeah. And coming to the line here this time by, they'll have 10 to go.
Next prediction. What do you want me to predict? I ain't giving no prediction. I'm going to take it 4 wide. Boy. Nah. I did change up the front a little bit. Connor Anton starting 6th. Riley Wyan 7th. David Shutt 8th. Mark Newman 9th. And 10th. I think these guys are going to be happy to get this race over and move on to Martinsville next week. 40 lap, that's going to be great. You guys will have to tune in next week. Same time right here. We'll be on the iRacing Live portal. RA Super Rattle Truck Series at Martinsville. Great racing there. These guys will know how to get it done there. This track right here tonight, I think everybody out here is struggling with the track tonight.
Oh yeah, with this track's 3 different distinctive corners, you can go through one corner, and then it's like the next one will just come like right up on you unexpectedly, and you just don't know how to go through it. And the corners are modeled after different tracks. Turn 2 is modeled after a turn from Indy, and turn 3 is modeled after a turn from Milwaukee. I'm not too sure what track turn 1 is modeled after, but I do know turn 2 is a turn from Indy, and turn 3 is a turn from Milwaukee.
Well, hold on. Let me check this, because I'm hearing guys are saying that my mic's messed up. Let me see what's going on here. I don't.
You sound fine to me.
You're saying my mic's cutting in and out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. I don't know. It could be a connection issue between the broadcast and the YouTube servers or something like that. I don't know, because right here in this TeamSpeak channel, he sounds perfectly fine to me. Not a problem.
Okay, well, I don't know. I'm watching the, sorry about that popping up in the screen, but it's the only way I got to check it. And I'm getting full bars here on OBS, so it's picking up my mic okay. Sorry about that. Well, yeah, sometimes I do kind of have a tendency to fall back a little bit away from the mic, so I apologize. This is a new mic, and I'm trying to get used to it, so again, I apologize for that. All right, Nicholas Shelton will be restarting. Looks like he's going to start on the outside of Nicholas Caressel. Marcus Richardson will be third, and Bobby Zielinski fourth. And I don't know, but we may not have seen the last caution here, because these guys are going to get, they're saying in chat there, we could see maybe 4 or 5 wide, because those guys were talking about 7 wide there before. I don't know if you were in there when they said that. I don't
believe I was. But
they actually had a race here a while back, I guess, that they were actually 7 wide. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. At Pocono?
Well, going down that front straightaway on the restart, or going down the front straightaway at any time, it wouldn't surprise me as wide as that straightaway is down through there from wall to wall. It's the widest straightaway on any track on the circuit. So, and I've seen some actual NASCAR races that have almost went 7 wide going down that front stretch. And these guys here, I'm pretty sure there's a possible chance they might try that.
Ed didn't chat. I've thought about that, Ed. I got to kick that around a little bit more. I've tried it, and I really haven't had too good of results with it. So I'm not happy with the results. Put it that way. All right, here we go, Jeff. Pace car is just about ready to head for pit road. We're about ready to wrap this thing up. 8 laps to go. Pace car in, and green, green, green. Tyler Ducharme dives it to the outside right away to try to get a run on Marcus Richardson. He's going to take it 3 wide into turn 1. Look at these guys diving around out here. Oh my word, we're 3 wide almost everywhere.
Yeah, man, look at Ariotti way back there taking it way down to the bottom and trying to make it 4 wide.
Look at the racing here, folks. This is getting crazy. Oh, we got another caution. And that was Christian Snyder got into that. Let's go see what happened to Christian. I think there was some pretty rough racing back here in the field. Hey, they come out of turn 1 here. Looks like right here, the number 9, Randy Roberts comes down into Christian Snyder. A little bit of net code involved in that too. They were a few inches apart, so definite net coding between them two. But that put both of them into the wall, and Christian Snyder goes back on his lid again.
Oh no.
All right, so there you have it. There's caution number 4, folks. We're going to get this thing in eventually. Caution number 4 for 13 laps. We've had 2 lead changes, as Nicholas Caressel has been the only other leader today, and he's in 2nd place.
Yeah, another group of guys to talk about is Marcus Richardson and Tyler Ducharme. They started the race together. They were 18th and 19th, and they're still racing up there with each other in third and fourth.
Well, I think that staying out there for Nicholas Caressel has paid off for him, just for track position. Stayed out on them older tires, and the way the cautions are falling, he could be looking at a podium finish here. This could turn everything around for Nicholas. Yeah.
This could possibly also help him get a shot in the chase as well for next weekend.
So he'll be starting second, Marcus Richardson third, Tyler Ducharme fourth, Bobby Zielinski fifth, Connor Anton 6th, Riley Wyans will be restarting 7th, David Shutt 8th, Mark Newland 9th, and Alex Holt 10th. Got a few guys slipping onto pit road, topping off them put new tires on them.
Yeah, I saw Matt Simpson and Jared Darling on pit road, and there was one more truck, but I didn't catch who that one was before the camera changed there.
Well, possibly a 4-lap shootout here. If they can make it 4 laps without going 3 and 4 wide and getting into another wreck, this could wind up under caution, finish under caution.
Yeah, I don't think that's what a lot of these guys want to see, and nor the fans and guys watching this race tonight either, and apparently me either. I never want to see a race end under caution, but sometimes it happens.
Yeah, I hate to see that too. I like to see him race it all the way to the end, and Nicholas Shelton, he definitely deserves this win tonight. But there's a lot of other guys out there that want to steal that win away from him. Marcus Richardson, Tyler Ducharme, them guys right there.
Yeah.
They want to steal that win away from him. Bobby Zielinski. Connor Anton getting a shot at it. Going to be restarting 6th.
Yeah. And it looks like we've got our first ruck behind the wall tonight, and that's Randy Roberts.
Yes, sir. He will take it behind the wall. Ready to head off to Martinsville next week.
Yes, sir.
Got a little bit too much damage in that wreck. Kyle, I think you ought to make one. Make a movie about for the caution laps. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed the show here tonight on MaxSpeedTV, and we appreciate you following along here on the iRacing Live portal. And we're about to conclude here with probably a 3-lap shootout I'm looking at maybe. They're going to get the one to go, I think, right here. So it'll be a 3-lap shootout.
Yeah.
And we won't be back here until Thursday, folks. You'll have to check us out. We'll be on the live iRacing portal with SMRL, Southern Motorsports Racing League. I believe, I'm just going to take a guess. I think they are starting at Daytona, but I don't remember now. I'd have to go look at my schedule. I need to have that stuff wrote down, Jeff, so I can remember it. My age can't remember nothing anymore,
Yeah.
Got that CRS disease. Can't remember squat. Alright, here we go. One to go, I believe. Yes, lights are out.
On the pace car.
Going to be a 3-lap shootout. it's anybody's race here to win. And like I said, I don't know if we've seen the last caution or not, but I think we're going to find out here shortly.
Yeah. And there aren't very many more laps to go. When they come get the green here, there will only be 3 laps to go, so I'm pretty sure the racing will get pretty tight and pretty intense, and there'll be a lot of guys making a lot of moves trying to get up front, so we'll see how it pans out.
Yes, sir. I think the pace cars led the most laps tonight. No,
I don't know. He's pretty close.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I believe Nicholas Shelton's beat him on that one, but I believe he's got second dibs on second most laps.
Well, that's the normal joke. I'm sure we've all heard it. You know.
Yep.
Pace car leading. No, but this really isn't too bad. 4 cautions is really not that bad at all. But hopefully that was the last one we're going to see, and we're going to see some great racing here to the end. 3, 4, 5 wide, maybe, we don't know. It all remains to be seen here at SRA, because you can pretty much bet these guys are going to try and do whatever they got to do to try to pull out a win here today.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Jeff. Pace cars in, and green, green, green. Shelton with a great start. Comes right over in front of Caressel, trying to block that run that he had. And he's got it going into turn 1 here. He takes it up high, drops it to the bottom. Oh, a little bump there.
Ooh.
Oh, Tyler Ducharme getting a little bump from Nicholas Caressel, and Ducharme still not, he's saving it, but holy
Ooh.
smokes, what a save.
Yes.
And he goes clear back to the 9th place, but good save.
Yeah, you got...
Oh, and
somebody
it's
else
not
spinning.
over. Tyler Ducharme, we got a couple more into it, but no caution. Holy smokes, that was unreal right there, folks.
Yeah.
Marcus Richardson, now already 3/4 of a second behind Nicholas Shelton. Caressel in 3rd, going to pull out a podium finish here, but David Shutt pulls out. Looks like David Shutt had a good run coming down the front stretch and going into turn 1. He may have Caressel. He does have newer tires than Caressel. Caressel drives it pretty hard on the outside, and he's going to keep that position for the time being. Bobby Zielinski looking on back here in 5th place. Well, I think the 3 and 4 wide back here that we were thinking we were going to see is not going to happen now, because these guys looks like they're going to keep it green the rest of the way. The battle's going to be here for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Marcus Richardson getting the wall there a little bit, coming off the turn. It kind of looked like he did.
Excuse me, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I take that back. Bobby Zielinski trying to get around David Shutt. Not going to happen that lap as they take the white flag right here. Our leader, Nicholas Shelton, on his last lap of the race with a 1.6 second lead over Marcus Richardson. Battle back here for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and we got guys wrecking everywhere, but there is not going to be a caution. There will be no caution, folks. It's wherever you're going to finish. And look at this. David Shutt getting around Marcus Richardson. Zielinski's got a run on Richardson. And he goes into 3rd. Richardson trying to fight back. Can he do it on the inside? Is a little loose coming off the turn, but he's going to stay right in it as Nicholas Shelton brings it home to victory lane here tonight. Shutt 2nd. Richardson 2nd and Shutt 3rd. No, now it's changing up. What the heck happened there? That changed up big time.
Yeah, it was actually David Shutt second and Bobby Zielinski third.
Okay, yeah, okay. I missed exactly what happened there, but all right, let's get down here for a second, and we'll see if we can figure out what happened. Let's see, I don't think we're going to be able to talk to, well, yeah, I guess we can talk to them all, can't we? We're all in TeamSpeak. I can get Nicholas Shelton if you want to grab the rest of them.
I got him already.
Oh, okay. Nicholas Shelton, you got a copy?
Yes.
Well, you did it, brother. You brought it to victory lane. Congratulations on your win tonight.
Thanks, man.
Well, it was getting a little dicey there on them last couple of laps. You weren't involved in any of that. You kind of pulled away by pretty close to a second ahead of them guys, and you're probably looking in your rearview mirror watching them guys, weren't you?
Yeah, I was watching them go 4 wide into turn 1, and I was listening to them yell about the wrecks and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Well, good win here tonight, Nicholas. You lead the most laps with 57 out of the 60 laps. That's pretty amazing. So I know a lot of people were saying the setup wasn't very good, but you did manage to pull out a win with it. So congratulations to you. And anybody you want to thank tonight, Nicholas?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for doing the broadcast, and I'd like to thank this league for letting me in and running with them, and that's pretty much it.
All right, we'll go celebrate, Nicholas, and we'll see you next week at Martinsville.
Thanks, man.
All right, Jeff, you got second place?
Wait, this changed on me again.
Bobby Zielinski. Yeah, I know, it did to me, too.
I was third. David Shutt was second.
Bobby Zielinski second, and Marcus Richardson third.
Yeah, that's what's got on mine, but I thought I saw David Shutt and...
I know it changed. That's strange. Real strange.
Yeah.
Is everybody seeing that? David, are you seeing that?
Yeah.
So it's Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, it's got me David's a lap down.
What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. Well, we have Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah.
Yep, there's Bobby. Go ahead and take care of Bobby, and I'll see if I can roust up Marcus Richardson somewhere.
Alrighty, Bobby, you got a copy?
Yep.
Alrighty, man. Tell us about the run you had tonight, and how'd you feel about Pocono?
It's a fun little track. I didn't practice at all, and that's my fault. I was practicing for the F1 race yesterday instead, and struggling in practice, starting the session, and somehow I qualified second. I just got out a good lap, and I really wasn't feeling comfortable all race, but I was keeping it up there and just keeping my track position, and it got really wild there at the end. I was actually hoping it would go green from like lap 25 or whatever to the end, because I think a lot of people would have made it on field, but I know I definitely would have. I don't know if the people shifting would have, but anyway, yeah, I'll take a third. I'm pretty sure I got third. I was behind Shutt. I don't know what happened with Shutt and the black flag or whatever the heck happened, but I'll take a top 3. You know, it was an interesting race, especially at the end.
Yeah, it was. And how did you feel about we've seen a couple guys shift, on the shifting point there. We've seen a lot of guys doing that in a couple corners tonight, and did you experiment with that in any way?
Yeah, I actually did it on my qualifying lap and won, but I did not I tried it in the race and won a couple times, but it just wasn't working out, and I wasn't doing it good. So I just I stuck to not shifting, and I ran what I did, and yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your podium finish there. You're currently setting second points coming into this race, and how do you feel about going into the chase next week at Martinsville?
Yeah, I like Martinsville a lot, but it's a wild card race, really. In Martinsville, anything can happen there. I'm usually pretty good there, and since it's the first of the 3 races, I need to go there, get a top 5. I want to win. But if I get a top 5, I won't be upset. So that's my thoughts going in.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, congratulations there on your podium finish. Go celebrate it. You got Bike Thank tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to Shelton, man. He was flying tonight. No one had anything for him. He did a really good job. Give a shout out to him. Give a shout out to Bobby Austin, Matt Gable, and for running the league and stuff, and Gable and admitting. And shout out to you guys for broadcasting.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks, and good job on that podium finish, and go celebrate.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
All right, we caught up with Marcus Richardson. I think I'm going to have to catch up with him out there on the track.
Yeah.
Marcus Richardson, you got a copy?
Nah, he's left already, Rudy. He's not in the sim anymore.
Okay. Well, Marcus Richardson will come in third. Okay, so let's get up. We'll go down through the results here real quick then. Nicholas Shelton coming home the winner after it changed 2 or 3 times after that finish. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it showed me that David Shutt had finished second, and then when I got him down here in the chat, I felt really bad because it changed on us again.
I know it.
So,
well, Bobby Zielinski second, Marcus Richardson third, Nicholas Carresso fourth, Austin Roberts fifth, Tyler Ducharme sixth, Ronnie Norman seventh, Ryan Hunt eighth, Sean Williams coming home ninth, and Connor Anton in top 10. Jeff?
yeah, we got Bobby Cheney finishing 11th, Ariati finishing 12th, Spencer Owens finishing 13th, Christian Snyder finishing 14th, Caden Henry finishing 15th, Josh Robbins 16th, Riley Wyans in 17th, Alex Holt 18th, David Shutt in 19th, and Mark Newland in 20th. Rudy?
All right, Matt Simpson finishing 21st, Freddie De La Rosa 22nd after running out of fuel. What an upset that was, having that fuel glitch. Randy Roberts 23rd, and rounding out the field, Jared Darling. So, again, congratulations here to our winner, Nicholas Shelton, for leading 57 laps here at Pocono tonight for the SRA Super Rattle Truck Series. Thanks for watching tonight, folks, on the iRacing portal. And we will see you Thursday night for the SMRL race. Till then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.